You know what time it is. Saturday. Early in the morning, baby. What is up, everybody, and welcome back to another edition of Big Al's Barber Vlogs. Guys, early morning. First appointment's at 6 a.m., boys. I'm on my way to the shop. It's about 5:50 right now, so we got about 10 minutes to get there. Shop's only like 4 minutes away. Good thing, guys. So today's Saturday, guys. You guys already know how Saturdays is. Saturdays is pretty crazy at the shop. Early morning shit. Got to get up early. Took a shower. I'm about to go to the shop right now and get myself a cup of coffee. Get things started early in the morning, guys. I start 2 hours before everybody else starts at my shop. My shop opens up at 8 o'clock on Saturdays. But me, being the hustler and grinder that I am, chartless, we get up early, boys. Early bird gets the worm, guys. Early bird gets the worm. If you never heard that term before, get ready, guys, because early bird gets the worm all the time. What that means is the first person at the shop will always get the first couple of haircuts, guys. Now, me personally, I work by schedule, guys, so I don't come this early if nobody grabs a spot. If by Friday night nobody's gotten the 6 o'clock in the morning spot, I don't get up at 6 o'clock and go here. No, because there's not gonna be no walk-ins at that time of the morning. It's a specialty cut. So I open up my schedule, and if somebody grabs it, then I come in. Okay, you're probably thinking, what about somebody grabs at 6:30, not the 6 o'clock? Somebody grabs at 6:30, then I'd be there at 6:30. The point is, guys, it's all about consistency. If you show up when you say you're gonna show up, somebody books you and you're gonna be there, and they think you're gonna be there, then you gotta be there. That way you'll never, ever, ever leave somebody hanging, guys. That's the most important thing. Consistency is key, guys. Consistency is key. All right, guys, I'm gonna head to the shop. We'll get started on this day. First two cuts are in the books. Waiting on my third one right now. So far, so good, guys. Today's not gonna be that book, guys. I only have appointments till like 9 o'clock in the morning, and that's it. After that, it's gonna be all walk-ins. So it's definitely gonna be a shady Saturday today. It's not gonna be as busy as it was last week. Last week when I came in, I was fully booked. So I don't know what's going on today. But we started off this yesterday. Yesterday ended up being a good day, so you can't always count it out. Okay, fellas, it is about noon right now. We have been semi-grinding. I mean, I got at least 5, probably 6 haircuts. Right now I had one, and Raul jacked me for him. Nah, he didn't jack me. But you know, sometimes clients book appointments, and they don't, like, especially my Spanish-speaking clients. They'll come in and they'll book an appointment, but they don't realize that appointment is specifically for a certain barber, you know. I appreciate that the client's trying to book an appointment instead of just walking in. That's kind of cool. But he booked it with me, and he sat with Raul. You know what I mean? And me, I'm not the type of guy to say, oh, wait a second, that was mine. You know, like, if the client's willing to go with Raul, I'm going to let him go with Raul. I'm not going to say, hey, you book with me, come with me. I'm not going to do that. I'm not that kind of barber. Raul looked at me right away when I was kind of waiting for him to come in. And when he came in, Raul hit him up like, are you ready? And the guy goes, oh, yeah. And he got up and jumped on his seat. You know, the proper thing would have been Raul to say, you have an appointment, and then he would have said, oh yeah, I have an appointment. Then he would have came with me. But Raul looked at me like he knew I was ready for him, and Raul goes, is that your appointment? And I looked at him, I just told him, like, go ahead, do it, dude. I'm not tripping on that. I want my clients to be able to walk in and go with anybody, guys. I don't want us specifically to want to just come with me. I want my barbershop to be the type of barbershop where somebody could walk in and go with any barber that they want. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not selfish with it like that. Even though today's not the busiest day for me, I'm not even worried about that. Like, go with Raul. If he's comfortable with Raul, Raul does great cuts. Take care of him, Raul. And that's when I said right now, I'm gonna go get some lunch now. But it's been, you know, I got here at 6 in the morning. From 6 all the way to 10 o'clock, I was booked, completely solid. So realize that, like, okay, so 6 to 7 is 2, 7 to 8 is 4, 8 to 9 is 6, and 9 to 10 is 8. So I should have about 7 cuts maybe. And I think I did a walk. Oh, now I lost one right now, so I did a walk-in also. I kind of been sitting around the last hour, guys. I'm not gonna lie. It's not a crazy busy Saturday. I'm just glad the boys are working. They each got at least 3 or 4 cuts right now. By the end of the day, they should get their 5 or 6, and then we should be good for the day, guys. But it's just not one of those busy ass Saturdays, you know. It's just not. So it's all good though. It's all good. You know, it's just part of the game. You know, you got to show up, like I tell you guys. I love the fact that some of you guys have been leaving comments and saying, like, I'm here early Saturday, Big Al. You've been encouraging me, you know, stuff like that, guys. It makes me, gets me pumped up that, you know, some of you guys are out there listening, guys. You know, like sometimes I feel like I sound like a broken record, but every day I'm trying to engrave in your mind that this is the way you got to be if you want to be successful in this business. Not that I'm rich or not that I'm doing great, but I'm doing okay. You know what I mean? I'm surviving. I live in probably one of the most expensive states in the United States, and you know, we're grinding, we're making money, and we're surviving, you know, and that's the most important thing. We're living, and we're living good. We're living good. Life is good, guys. Life is good. So I'm gonna go grab some lunch right now, guys, and I'm gonna go back and finish this day off strong. It is noon right now. We close at 4 p.m. today, so we're a little bit more over half the day over. I got about 4 more hours, and then I got nothing planned for the rest of the day. So I'm gonna head back, and then we'll finish this day off strong, guys. I hope you guys are up. I hope you guys are grinding. Let's grind. Let's make some money. Saturday, baby. So I've been noticing a lot of you guys have been liking the foodie section of my vlogs, guys. So today we're coming here. Let me turn you guys around. Right here at Taco Tapatio, guys. Taco Tapatio. Let me tell you a little story. Tapatio's been in this city for 30 to 40 years, guys. I remember being a youngster, and I used to be over there on that corner over there. And we'd be going over there all the time and getting burritos after hanging out all night, partying, whatever. But this is a staple of our city here in Azusa. It's just been around here for so long. And bomb ass burritos, guys. Just straight up Mexican food. Best of the best. That's the best part of living in California, is there's always good ass Mexican food places everywhere. Some of the plates right there. Bomb ass spot. Let me go order myself some food, guys. Food is bomb right here. Not even lying, guys. All right, fellas. A while back, one of you guys asked me a question. I forgot who it was, but one of you guys asked me how to go about getting a apprentice and what you have to do to get that apprentice. Okay, to get an apprentice, guys, to work, a barber, if you're an owner or a barber, you can have up to two apprentices under your license. That means when that apprentice joins up to be an apprentice, he's going to use your license number under his application to be an apprentice, and you're going to be his trainer. You're going to train him everything at the shop. That apprentice has to go. First thing you have to do is to be an apprentice. If you have somebody in mind that you want to train and be an apprentice, and you need to sign him up for an apprentice program. That means it has to be an approved apprentice program in your area. Like here in Southern California, there's a list of certified apprentice instructors, and then you have to find the program that has that program, that training for you, and you're gonna have to sign that kid up or person with that training program, and they're gonna have to pay whatever fees it is to go to that school. Some schools are very inexpensive, some schools are expensive, so it just depends on what school you go to, where you pick it, how good they are, you know what I mean? I've used the same program for the last 2 guys. The program that I got, I really don't like that program. I think I could have got a better program, but you know, we've already been through it. We got in there, we got out, we're done. It's already done with. Your responsibility as an instructor is to train them. They're gonna have to maintain time cards to add up the hours that they work at the shop. Then on that card, you're gonna have to demonstrate how many haircuts, how many services, how many this, how many that they do at the shop as part of their training. So that's all your responsibility as the instructor, is to make sure that all these records are being kept. Plus you're in charge of training him, and then they're in charge of maintaining all that paperwork. Plus, at the same time, they have to go to school. They have to go do the class. The class usually is like once a week for anywhere from 8 hours. Sometimes it's 8 hours, or sometimes it's halftime, but you have to do a certain amount of hours to complete the whole course. You have to, I believe it's 400 hours of class work, and then here at the shop you have to do 3,500 hours, 3,500. So you know they have to maintain a 40-hour work week in order to knock all those hours off in 2-year time. So, but that's how you got to do it, guys. Does it cost you anything as an instructor to do it? Yes, usually there's an application fee, and you know, there's usually paperwork you have to submit. They tell you have to have workman's comp for your guy that's working for you, but the times I've had my apprentices, I've never had workman's comp for them. I just treated them like a regular employee. I always pay them the same amount that all my other barbers make, because they make less. They're not going to make more than me. They're going to make less than us, because they're going to, at first it's going to be slow for them. You know, you got to train them. Like the guys that I've got in, Raul and Dave, when they first came in, they were green. By green, I mean they've never cut before they came here. You know, I taught them everything. I taught them from the beginning. You know, the first step is standing, making stand there, and we were going over all the haircuts for like 2 to 3 weeks before they even got a chance to cut somebody's hair. So it's all a process, guys. But that's pretty much how you do to get an apprentice. Apprentices are really good because, you know what I mean, you get an employee for 2 whole years for sure, number one. Plus, when they come in green like that, you could teach them exactly how you cut. You know, like those guys cut the way I cut. Why? Because I taught them how to cut. And you know, now they went from there and started doing their own thing. You know, change up how they do the hair, the fades and everything. But pretty much the fade system is all the same as mine because I taught them that. All right, guys, I'm going inside, eat my burrito, and then I hope that answered your question. Whoever asked me that, but good luck with that. If you have any questions, drop them below. All right, guys, I'm right here in the room now. I'll show you guys this burrito. It's a good size. Here's my hand. What I like about these burritos right here, guys, is I don't have to eat it all. I could just take a couple bites, go to work. Good for when you're working hard. Look at this little fat sucker. All right, yeah, I know you guys want me to see you take the first bite. Hold on. All right. These are foodie videos, guys. Look at that. Beans, rice, carne asada, cilantro, and bean sauce. Fire. It's good, guys. Alright, guys, I'm gonna finish my burrito. I'm gonna finish this day off strong. So you guys remember that yesterday, on yesterday's vlog, at the end of the day when the cops were out front? Well, one of our clients got in a fight with some transient that was kicking back right here drinking in front of the shop. But I'm gonna post a video about that later. Alright, guys, super funny. Added a little music to it because you know how I am. You ready? All right, let's do this. Let's get this kid back in his shape right here. Oh, come on, man. Taking them to other places, bro. They don't like going to the window. They want to come with the boys right here. You cut his hair? I don't really like mess with his hairline too much. I want to like get straight face and everything. He's looking at all like, what are you talking about?
That's exactly what I did.
Now they feel around.
Not surprising.
He's really good. I could probably fade him out, dog. He's really good. I could probably fade him out if you want to fade him out. Or taper him. Taper him? Huh? No, that's what I'm saying. If you want, I could probably fade him out like a nice zero fade on him. Or you want to do the taper still? Taper, a fade will be shorter, dog. It's going to go all the way down to the skin. And taper him? Okay. Woo! Okay. Hold up. Okay, hold it right there. This way. Head down, go, head down. Down, like that, yeah, like that. There you go, right there. Here you go, here you go. Good job, great job. Okay, one more time. Ready? Down, like that, right there. Hold it. Hold it. One more time, okay? One more time. Last time. Head down for me. Head down. Head down. Down. Hold it. Almost. You're doing a good job. You're doing a very, very good job. Toy time coming. You ready for some toys, huh? Yeah, you are. I know you are. Wait till you see my toy box right now. Wait till you see it. You're going to love it. Look right here. Look down. Right there. Don't move. It's not going to hurt. Just hold it. No, don't move. Don't look up. Look straight. Straight.
Russell left and now he's played like half the They were saying that the Broncos were trying to trade for fucking Russell and Geno Smith.
Come on. Woo! Good job. Hold it right there. Hold it. No, don't move. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Don't move.
I don't think the Rams are going to do anything. You might make it to the playoffs.
Yeah.
I'll get her ass kicked like the first or something.
That's right. You're looking sharp now, boy. Let me go over the top one more time, okay?
Them versus Tampa. I feel like Tampa's gonna pull something out of their ass and make a strength. But I told you it never fell off. He just had a
nice and tight.
Right to the storm.
On the girls.
Yeah. I really didn't think
see this and I ended up working with his wife. I knew like all that stuff was going down, but I really figured I was like, there's no way to tell you. So he's like, one of the best didn't help me the whole thing. What do you think when you kind of ask to like the guy to like what? Yeah, you got to see him. Like that's big. Like I know him. I'm like, bro, like you know these fans, like where did you think that like you thought you had more power? And he was like,
I think we only gave him 1 ring, NFL gave him 7.
Plus the one you got from the NFL work for.
I just couldn't imagine she had the audacity to tell him that.
Oh, look at this.
To like school, and he's
Woo!
like, bro, I'm a like multi.
Freaking soccer. We just got done right now watching the MLS championship. I don't know if you guys saw that game. That game was super badass.
Dude, it was intense.
Pretty like score at the end, and then LAFC scored at the last minute to get the tie it up, and then it went to penalty kicks, and
The backup goalie came and saved the day.
the backup goalie got hurt like a minute before the game was, like 2 minutes before the game was over, so he had to come in and that's what actually they scored off, right?
Yeah,
They scored off the backup, huh?
Yeah, and that gave Philadelphia the lead.
Yeah.
And then at the very end, with like you said, like 2 minutes left or so,
They tied it back up.
Scores, yeah.
And they tied it back up, and they went to penalty kicks, and then LAFC got it, and they won it with the backup goalie doing the goalkeeping.
Yeah.
Pretty crazy, guys. I'm not guys. I'm not even a soccer fan, really. But games like this, I'm a sportsman. You know,
Yeah.
any kind of game like that. Like right now, the World Cup's gonna start up. We get into the World Cup right here.
Yeah, the
21st, no?
The
21st, I think.
And the 22nd, USA.
The USA plays.
USA plays.
USA and Mexico. We keep track of both of those.
Yep.
But that's it for today, guys. This day's over. Saturday. It was turned out to be an okay day.
Yeah, it was busy in the beginning and then kind of died towards the middle.
Died all in the middle. And then at the
Yeah.
very end, right now, we got a bunch of
Walk-ins
clients,
and stuff, yeah.
walk-ins that came in, and it worked out good for us.
Yeah,
So it ended up being a fair day today.
picked up.
Yeah, Raul has a day off tomorrow because my granddaughter's doing a cheer competition.
Yeah.
So they're headed to Long Beach Convention Center, and they got to be there at 6 o'clock in the morning and
Check in. And
and they're going to be there all day long. So, but that's it for today, guys. Today ended up being actually a pretty decent day. Can't complain, you know. But if you do complain, I mean,
do something about it.
yeah, do something about it.
Market yourself. Fucking
There you go. There it is, guys.
do what you got to do to help you get a client in your chair. I'm not sure if like Big Al's like said this before to you guys or might have, but when you guys go on your Instagram, when you guys search things, like just look at like just type in like your area, like your city you live in, and then go from there most recent pictures, and then start liking them on your barber page, not your personal page, but on your barber page.
Yeah.
That will probably give you at least, if you go and like about like, let's just say like you go and like about 100 pictures, maybe 5 will hit you back up and be like, hey, like I noticed you like my photos, like.
No, you know what they're gonna do is what he's talking about is you're gonna go in there. Say like for instance, if there's a gym like in your city, okay. Say like there's a 24-hour fitness, okay. So look up 24-hour fitness in your city. When that gym comes up, go to that page and you're gonna see all kinds of foods pumping, you know, all this, all
even,
that.
Even chicks, like
even girls,
yeah,
even girls.
Like the girls
go on and then go just scroll down the page, and every single one just like the picture, like the picture, like the picture, like the picture. You don't gotta comment nothing, just like the picture on all of them as far as you want. Go all the way through all the pictures up to a year or something, you know what I mean? And what happens is that person's gonna get a notification and they're gonna say, oh, who's this guy liking my picture? And then they're gonna go to your page. First thing they're gonna see is your cuts right there.
Mm-hmm.
So they're either gonna think one thing like, "Oh, he's a barber, okay," and he's either gonna. And if you do that a couple of times on a couple of his pictures, what's happening? He's gonna look back and he's gonna like, "Oh shit, he's a barber, okay." Where's he at? And if you're right there in that, if say that gym's down the street from you, they're gonna be local to you, so they're gonna know that you're a local barber around that area.
And sometimes, guys, there's guys out there that are looking for a new barber. They just haven't found one. Or like
You'd be surprised how many people don't have a barber, guys.
Yeah.
You'd be surprised how many people do not have a barber. They'll go from barber to barber, or they'll go just. I need a haircut, they'll just go wherever is open, local, close to them. You know what I mean?
Like the other day, a client came in and there's a barbershop right up the street, and it was like, I kind of been going there for a little while, but this past couple times they kind of been jacking me up. So like, I wanted to try a new place, and I never been here before. So then I ended up looking him up. He was like, "Oh, all right, I'll be back."
Yep.
That's just what it is. Just like how Al said, like sometimes people are just looking for a new spot to go to. Like that other spot haircuts are declining, or maybe it might be a little bit more expensive than what we are, so they're like, oh, well, instead of 55, I'd rather just pay the 35.
And that's good barbershop talk, guys, is when they sit in your chair like, hey, how you doing? Are you first time in here? You know, like your first time in here, or they'll be saying, oh, no, I've been here before, or yeah, it's my first time. Oh, cool, well, welcome to the shop, bro. Where do you normally get your haircut at? And then they'll tell you, or they're like, oh, down the street, or they'll tell you, oh, I've been going over here, I've been going to Supercuts. You know what I mean? And then from there, you just build it up, just keep it going. That's all customer service, guys.
And then, like, when they say, like, oh, like, I went to Supercuts, and you're just like, don't kind of clown on it, but like, oh, okay, well, like, hopefully this haircut's way better than Supercuts.
Yeah.
And I'll reel you in with this one, and maybe you'll keep coming back. Like, we all know fucking Supercuts can't cut, but you just no way to.
Sometimes I'll say, like, when they say, like, oh, I go to Supercuts, oh, you're in luck, dude. We fix Supercut haircuts right here.
Yeah.
You know, like, I'll tell them like that, and they'll be like, no, because there's a difference, guys. There's a difference. Trust me. And a lot of times those same people will tell you, like, oh, yeah, there's difference. Because, you know, you put that hot lather on their neck, shave their neck, spray some aftershave on them, stuff like that, guys. That's what wins them over, guys. I'm telling you, guys, wins them over. That little extra smell when they walk out of here with that little pep in their step. Oh, man.
Or even, like, going to the skin, like that's one thing, like, we know, like, Supercuts doesn't do. And, like, if you, like, they say, oh, like, Supercuts, I was an ex-Supercuts client, like, I asked for a 0, but they never gave me a full 0. Like, can you show me what a 0 is?
Let me give you guys a good example, a good tip right now, guys. When you do a 0 fade, take it down to the skin. Trust me, guys. Don't even ask them. Just ask them, do you want skin? If they say skin, then you shave it. Shave it with your shaver. Whatever shaver you have, shave it nice and tight, guys. You'll see the difference, and they're going to be like, whoa, what the hell? They might not like it the first time. They might even say, oh, that was kind of short, but trust me, they're going to like it eventually. Yeah. I always tell my clients, once you get a 0 from me, you're going to like the 0, because a 0 is a real 0. All the way down the skin, shaved, baby smooth, you know, baby butt smooth.
Or like if like another way to get them to a 0 is like ask them like, oh, I want a half, or you can try to like persuade them like, oh, but a 0 will last you like 3 more days than a half will.
You want it to last longer?
Yeah,
that's what I was saying. You want it to last longer? Oh yeah, longer. You want your haircut to go last longer? Then go with a 0. Trust me.
I always are like that works. Or you ask the client, you want to be here in 3 weeks or in 2 weeks?
Yeah.
Most of the time they'll say 3 weeks just because of whatever price you're at, but it is what it is. They're coming back.
Yeah, they're gonna come back either way.
So that's always a good way to kind of get them in to try a 0 if you have problems getting a 0 out of somebody.
All right, guys. Good tips for tonight.
Hey,
Babyliss. For those of you that stayed this late, congratulations.
Hit that sub button right there.
Yeah, or the thumbs up too, guys.
Thumbs up, comments.
All right, guys. With that being said, we'll see you guys next week, or I'll see you guys on Monday.
Sheesh.